This is my cousin, Angela Tramonte. And this is Dario Dizdar, a Phoenix police officer. Angela and Dario started talking on Instagram for 2 months, and then Angela flew from Boston to Arizona to meet him, where he felt that a hiking date was the best first date in 105-degree weather. And the story he's sticking to is they were walking up the mountain, she got overheated, he told her to go back down and he would see her after he climbed to the top. Then he got back down, she was not there, but her stuff was in the car. Angela's body was later found off of the Echo Canyon Trail, hours later. But immediately the police said no foul play. But why? Probably because they're precious. Dario Dizdar has a history of lying to the police. As you can see here, on September 5th, 2009, Dario Dizdar was off duty and gave police false information in a criminal investigation. But he kept his job because he apologized before his shift. Oh, okay. As if that isn't weird enough, look at the screenshot from Angela's Instagram. He says, "Every girl wants to be swept off their feet. It's when you put them in the trunk of your car, they start to freak out." Why would a cop make a joke about that, let alone something so serious? And here you can see Angela say, "Stop, you could be a killer." But it looks more weird when she actually is found dead less than 24 hours after going to see him. Whatever you want to say to make yourself feel better is his response to that.
Alright guys, today I woke up to another story. This particular story involved a young woman from Massachusetts going down to Phoenix to visit a cop to go hiking in 105-degree weather. He came back, she didn't. So I was interested. What happened? This is what I'll say. This person had options. Now, when you have options, you have good cups and you have bad cups. It's up to you to make the choice. Now, I will say this person had reservations before. Like, at nighttime, this is gonna sound weird to you guys, but they were up in their head. Like, she was up in her head about this trip. In the back of her mind, she would tell herself, "I'll be alright. I'm sure I'll be alright." Imagine like being hurt by somebody and but being able to move on, right? Like you was hurt, but you standing tall and you still moving on, it's moving forward. That's what she was thinking in the back of her head. And then when she raised her head up, she see death. Like, it crossed her mind, like she knew, like she felt weird, but she would talk herself out of it, like, "I'll be alright. I'm sure I'll be fine." The whole time, the person she was with is watching her, like always watching her online. And as he's watching her, he's thinking about death and a victory. It's kind of like my last video. Same type of energy. You don't know who you're dealing with. Like, you don't know their soul. You know the vessel, but you don't know the soul. And souls are battling for things like this. A victory sword. The whole time she's communicating with him online, all he's thinking about is death. She started using her intuition about this partnership. She felt like something was off. When she get there, she felt like these are the things that ran through her mind. This person can do something and get away with it. She felt like this person was breadcrumbing her. She felt like this person was a liar. She felt like This person had probably several women. She was hung up over it though. She was in a hangman, but see, here's the thing. She got out of the hangman. When she get around him, she get out of the hangman because she realized everything that she was thinking was right. But by the time she got out of the hangman, she was already caught in a trap. If you see a hangman card, it's upside down with the rope around the ankle hanging, right? She was already caught in a trap. She's standing upright with one foot available, but that one foot that's available has a rope on it. So she's already caught in a trap. When she finds out, that's when it's her trying to get away from him. It wasn't her stumbling to somebody's house. It was her trying to get away from him. She was trapped. She had nowhere to go. This card, this was right after the hangman in reverse. She was like, I gotta get up out of here. She also saw him as this, like a cop. Like, this looks like a policeman, right? Like, she can tell that, like, she was, like, confused because of his status. But she also knew his status could allow him to get away with something. So I asked, how though? What did he do? How? What I got were 3 cards. Nine of Cups, Judgment, and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is him. He's looking at all of this. He's watching it all happen. He's looking at her and he's like bringing judgment on her. And of course we know what that judgment was. So I kept looking and I was like, how? In his mind, he's looking on this card. You see the fire around her head? They said heat exposure. See? But what I see is him looking, and he gave her something to drink. He gave her something to drink because he's done this before. Probably, I'm going to say a lot of times. Here's the thing. When they do autopsies, there's over like 8,000 poisons in the world. They only can find like maybe a few hundreds of them. They don't tell you that part. So, it's very possible that, yeah. And it's a shame that they just like, it was an accident. Nobody's even trying. Another thing that I find strange about this is he said she went down and he kept going up. Huh? Like, you just literally met this girl less than 24 hours. Y'all been talking for months. Get it? Y'all been talking for months. And the first thing you want to do is take them out in 105-degree weather and make them walk down by themselves while you keep going up. What gentleman does that? Huh? Listen to me. This is simple. Like, it makes no sense. There's no way you meet a girl that you've been talking to for months and months and months and just be like, it's hot. Go down. And I'm gonna just, like, she's never been there. This is your local town, your place. This is where you roam. She's never been there and you tell her to go down. Then you say you got lost. So if you got lost, what makes you think she was gonna find her way back? See? There's lies and inconsistencies all through this. And it's like so strange that people can't put this puzzle together when it's obvious that this guy's weird. When I didn't even have to do a reading to see his energy. When I seen his energy, I seen all his darkness. And I seen who he is. Manipulator. Master manipulator.